Well, welcome back. Here in Dublin, we've still got some dark, ominous looking clouds overhead, but the worst of the storms are done with Lawrence County. In fact, they're done with basically the entire region now. 63 degrees and calm for the wind. Roads still wet out there. Might be some low-lying areas where the roads could be a little more dangerous. I don't think we have anywhere that's flooded right now. There's no flash flood warnings or anything along those lines. You do still see some rain continuing in our eastern counties, a bit of lightning, and obviously the severe line now off to the east. In fact, a lot of it not severe at the moment. We do see that it's tagged with strong thunderstorms. Looks more severe over into South Carolina. So 74 was our high for today. That is spot on with the average. 63 overnight last night into today. It was a very warm night. That was expected ahead of the storms. Things were muggy. Here's the rain from just today. All right, I know we got rain yesterday too, so look at that in a split second. But from just today's rain, Cordele got more than an inch. Abbeville got a little under an inch. Dublin, Cochrane, half an inch, a little more, about 2/3 of an inch for us in Macon, 3/4 of an inch, Roberta. So this is the type of rain that we need to try to help alleviate drought conditions. Then I add in the rain from yesterday, and now you're seeing, okay, the areas that really needed heavy rain, finally getting it. McRae, Abbeville, Eastman, we're talking almost 2 inches. Cordele, over 2 inches. So this is what we need over this weekend, and it helped with reducing pollen levels as well as the drought. But now as we go through the remainder of the day, the rain chances are going to stay slim. Now I can't 100% rule out that there won't be a shower on the back end, but we're definitely done with all the severe weather concerns for today. So that's good news. 48 degrees for our low tonight, and wind will be from the northwest about 5 to 10 miles per hour, but we could still see gusts to about 20. So do be aware of that. You do see mostly low 50s, few upper 40s further north, so decent temperature range as the coolest spots will be in the 40s, while the warmest spots might still be close to 60 degrees. Then we go forward, and it's really not going to be colder on the back of this cold front. Tomorrow actually will be higher than today. We're expecting low 80s in regards to the highs around the region. And then we go into April. Actually, tomorrow's the first day of April, but it's not going to feel like April as we go through the later parts of the week, because you see the title here. It says summer, because it's what it's going to feel like. We are expecting temperatures to be in the 90s, possibly Wednesday, definitely Thursday and Friday. Okay? We will likely have record highs fall later this week. It is going to be not just hot, but also muggy. Winds out of the south, guys. Overnight lows going to be in the mid-60s. It's going to feel a lot like, June or August. Probably more like August with the humidity. But here you can see the rain just about done as we get into the evening. Clouds will stay with us while the sun's out, but they will work to clear through the overnight hours. As mentioned, there could be a shower or two as we go through the night, but not expecting much in the way there. And by the time we get into tomorrow morning, things should be mostly clear out there, with the exception of maybe the southernmost counties. So for our Tuesday, I am anticipating mostly sunny skies. Wind will go from the northwest to the south as we go through the day, so light and variable, and temperatures again should largely get into the lower 80s in the afternoon. Now, I do expect there to be some clouds in the evening tomorrow. No, I do not expect there to be any rain chances for our Tuesday. In fact, the rain odds on Wednesday are going to be pretty low, but maybe there'll be a chance for a shower in there. But the main thing that you're going to notice about this week is just how hot it's going to get. We're going to be in the upper 80s for a lot of our highs on Wednesday afternoon, and then come Thursday, we could see temperatures getting in the 90s. And with overnight lows expected to be in the 60s almost every night this week, with the exception of tonight and tomorrow night, yes, there's going to be an uptick in the number of mosquitoes that we see. This is what they've been waiting for, right? The mugginess is starting to creep up ahead of the weekend, but we hadn't had rain in a while. And mosquitoes need standing water to breed. Well, after the rain of yesterday and today, there's plenty of that. So be mindful if you're going to be out there in the evening, especially as we get later into the week. If you get bitten a lot, you may want to wear that insect repellent. A high of 81 degrees for tomorrow. That wind again going from the northwest to the south throughout the day. It's staying very calm, and there should be a good amount of that sunshine. And then we'll look at the heat beyond that in just 10 seconds. NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So we are going to get very hot as we go forward. Every single of these temperatures, with the exception of that 72, is above average. But I double-checked the record highs for these dates in Macon Thursday and Friday. Neither one was in the 90s. So if we get to 90 degrees, we will set a record both days. Saturday's high record was 91, so it's a little below that. But guys, that is a very summer-like forecast to end the week before a cold front early next week could bring spring back.
For weather updates on the go, download the 41NBC AccuWeather app and follow 41NBC on Facebook and Twitter.